We are well over the halfway mark into Season of the Risen, and if you're running out of things to do, then getting going on the Risen title would be a good idea. Now we've got 10 triumphs to unlock, and by the end you're going to be able to wear that Risen title with pride. Well, today I'm going to dive into all the triumphs and give some hints and tips along the way, so you can get hold of that Risen title as quickly and easily as possible. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. And roughly 98% of viewers who watch This Week in Video Games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Well, the good news for this title and seal is that most of it can be done solo, plus it's not as time consuming as the Witch Queen Gumshoe title, which we spoke about on This Week in Video Games in the not too distant past. So you will need a fire team for Legend Psyops Battleground and also the Master Vox Obscura activity completion, but the deadline for the completion of this is the 23rd of May 2022, so still got plenty of time to get this done. Well, without further delay, let's jump into all of the required triumphs for that Season of the Risen title. Well, first up we got Psionic Operator, so this is the weekly mission for Season of the Risen. You got 4 steps here in total, and this is going to take you in and out of regular Psyops Battleground activities on the EDZ, the Cosmodrome and the Moon. And if you've been keeping up week over week, then it's likely you'll have completed this quest already. However, if you missed a week or need to do the whole thing entirely, head to the war table at the helm and pick up the prompts there. You'll speak to Lord Saladin, Keitel, and see a number of cutscenes, as well as take part in the activities. So if you're a fan of the lore, this is a great story with a fantastic ending, which has wide-reaching implications for the Vanguard, and also members of the Last City, plus maybe the future of Iron Banner 2. Well, next up we got Applied Psychotronics, so for this triumph you have to get all 10 upgrades from the war table in the helm. And when you complete this, you're going to be awarded the Sovereign Order ship. Well, to be able to get all 10 upgrades, you're going to need to complete the seasonal challenges that have Insight as a reward. So Insight is the currency needed to unlock each of the upgrades. You'll earn 1 Insight each for completing the Operation Elbrus weekly challenges, that's 4 weekly challenges. You'll earn 1 each of the 3 Legendary Psyops challenges, and then 3 for the Light Claimer challenges too. So they unlock every week, and you'll be able to complete these at reset on April the 12th, 2022. So if you're looking for your seasonal challenges, just go over to the Quest tab, and you'll see your seasonal challenges at the top, and you're looking for the ones with Insight. So what you want to do is hover over the challenge itself, and it will notify you of the rewards, and look out for the ones with Insight, and those are the ones you want to prioritise. Well, next up we got Psychic Warrior, so to complete this triumph you need to reset your rank at the war table, and the best way to rank up at the war table is to complete the Psyops Battlegrounds activities and open runic chests at the end. So as you rank up, make sure you claim your upgrades as you go, and I've seen plenty of comments from Guardians being stuck when all they're to do is claim their war table rewards. Well, next up we got This House is Clean, so for this one, in the Psyops Battleground activity you need to defeat 100 aspects of Savathun with the Synaptic Spear. So although simple and straightforward, 100 aspects of Savathun is going to take a little bit of time, so I would prioritise starting on this one a little bit early. Well, next up we got Legend Battlegrounds completed. So for this triumph you have to complete all 3 Season of the Risen Legend Battlegrounds, and you can select the Legend version of the Psyops Battleground in the helm, and it's right next to the regular version above the war table icon. So you've got 3 to complete in total. You get 1 on the EDZ, 1 on the Cosmodrome, and also 1 on the Moon. Well, next up we got Mind Reading, so for this triumph you have to complete the Acts of Mercy and the Quintessence lore books, and they can be collected by completing other triumphs, and that includes the Psionic Operator, Active Listener, and Over Your Dead Body. So there's 4 pages for the Acts of Mercy and 5 pages for Quintessence. Well, next up we've got Tank Master, so for this triumph complete the exotic quest Vox Obscura on the Master difficulty, and you can find that mission on the Throne World. So for this one you will likely need a fire team, and you can find one of those either on the Bungie Companion app or on the Bungie website, and simply look for the fire team section. And you could always try this solo, but it's going to be one hell of a fight, and much respect if you can get that done solo. Well, next up we got Old Foes Rise Again, so to complete this triumph you need to listen to the 4 Psionic propaganda messages found in the control room of the Vox Obscura exotic quest. So to be able to hear the 4 different messages, you'll need to be able to complete this over 4 different weeks, and the triumph is per character, so make sure you use the same Guardian each week if you want to make things quicker and easier. Well, next up we got Peak Operator. So for this triumph, you need to defeat 1,500 targets with seasonal weapons, so you're going to get bonus progress for defeating Guardians, and this one is fairly straightforward. Pick a seasonal weapon that you like and just start slaying. Well, Peace of Mind is a popular choice this season, especially in Crucible, but you could always use a PvE farming location, like the Shurochi location in the Last Wish raid on the Dreaming City, the Grasp of Aris dungeon entrance on the Cosmodrome, you got the Blind Well also on the Dreaming City, or even the Altar of Sorrow on the Moon. Well, the final triumph is called Reckless Shot, so to complete this one, you have to earn Reckless Endangerment, and that is the seasonal shotgun. To get this one, you have to reach rank 16 on the playlist vendor of your choice, and each playlist vendor has a rank up reward, and getting to rank 16 will get you the Reckless Endangerment shotgun. So you can choose your own playlist to rank up in, and the choice is between Strikes, Zavala, Lord Shax with Crucible, and the Drifter with Gambit. So to make faster progress with ranking up, you want to keep an eye on your streaks, as the more you play in a given playlist, the faster you will rank up. So try not to split your time between different playlists if your objective is to get the Reckless Endangerment quickly. Pick a playlist and focus on that until you are done. So that is it for the triumphs, and once you've done this, you'll be able to wear that Risen title and show off to everyone that you've mastered Season of the Risen. Well, let me know in the comments what you think of the Season of the Risen title and that grind, and let me know if you're going for it, plus if you've got any tips or shortcuts, share them down below with the community. Well, that is it for how to get the Risen title in Destiny 2, and as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Well, thanks again, and I'll see you soon.
Look, I am not saying buddying up with the Hive was right. And yeah. Maybe a lot of us do deserve what's coming. But me, I'm just trying to right my wrongs. That's gotta count for something.
I guess we'll see. A walker. Scorn aren't playing around.